Gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly. And welcome to Buck Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the room by a couple of legends, and yes, we use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
They'll try the right side.
Gets out to the 25-yard gain of 3.
And I kind of like how they're going to back this mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see it opening. A lot of times they close so fast. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to get back. You got a true play on that. It's not able to connect that time with his target in breaking. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. These windows are going to be small in the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what they're taking. Dropping back, it's Maddox.
Hauls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at 35.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most. It's not about the X's and the O's, it's about the Jimmies and the Joes, and when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
On the run,
Nick Kennedy.
And he was fortunate to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it
Get back
line
to the scrimmage. Defense is about fighting the ball, hitting the offensive guys and standing in gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's
2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Offense
breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Might be changing the run.
On 3rd down, you need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Getting up first look of the afternoon, that's the punter. And the team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This quarterback is their running game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Let's talk for just a second about TCU. They really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3 and maybe get a little bit of national attention. Yeah, some of the but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking these wins. They want to put another in the W column here today.
He's going to let it go. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down and third downs coming up.
And that's a good sight to see this defense. Last week they gave a ton of points. This week, get a deflection point. Hopefully sit the ball a little bit better. The passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
The land sharks circling. The crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the big deflection on third down forces the fourth down.
No surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of the defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Thanks. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't do the ball at all the last time they had it. Hoping for better fortune this time.
A confident, efficient run
gets it up to the 54. And those body blows really bad. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 or 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because the body blows.
Unloads quickly. And he won't quite get there.
Boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Back to pass, it's Patton.
He's got his man. That'll be another first down as he's stacking up the 40-yard line.
Well, that down this is the fullback's got to get so quickly, right? You know the defense is getting very thin on this. Nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes.
He'll lose a yard or two. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
To the air, second down. Quickly, completely. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short for first down. And the Rebels underline on third and short. He can keep the draw up. In the gun, breaking the third down. Zings it complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains and first down to 47. The Rebels moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he just moved away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play.
Well, he didn't coach to do it. He seems frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
did complete. He's lucky to get that one, but almost intercepted.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was in that last one.
Third and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make your field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking to pass. It's Maddox. Makes the catch. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for the score.
QBs, when you see seven fumbles, even if the defense make good pocket, and you've got time to throw.
He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is not physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job on the defense. Showing their strength, bubbled up, stubborn.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats held the tale so far. So second down here, back at it after break. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start with this quarterback. This seems to be trying to go just like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think that last completion was a good example.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake, and as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. The Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal. The gift to the line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Defense rolls up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and coming. Looking for man. It's Maddox. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants to throw. Big moving. And they need to stop. And this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy who's going to take it.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. That's good. Give him 6. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think the days of running just running downhill. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping at the backfield, throw the ball, they'll be the rest, get the end zone, touch.
Getting set for the extra point, putting the scoreboard work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this.
And for a good thing, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio. It's gone flying away.
Huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down.
North Carolina went on the road and just dominated. That's one way to grab attention on a national level.
Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And the Tar Heels ever do that. One thing you can always count on in ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will leave remains all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Hey, Kevin Connors keep getting out
everything all over the country.
something they had a good one.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now
to see if they can be more productive this time around.
He's got touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
The extra point here would tie the game.
And
push through the extra point.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that,
you better finish the deal, and they did. You saw the quarterback jogging on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming up that just put him in position to go score that touchdown. That kid knew this was an opportunity and going to take. So guys, see this offense again. Quarterback making checks.
To throw,
it's Maddox.
Fires to the middle. It's gone. Makes the tackle at the 32, but it was backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver because I'm sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down. Wants to go over the top on first downs.
No! Let me see how they go.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, how about that? They knew this defense was good defending the backs. That had more to do with the secondary. Not necessarily who's up front. David, his best impersonation. Yeah, baby, you give me the opportunities to drop the coverage. You give me any balls to the new way. When you do,
You want to make sure you take advantage. Show him the athletic.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Horned Frogs wants to pick up the tempo.
and that is a big
Negative play for
this defense. Put them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better do that against this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Now the offense
has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack.
Wide
Receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
That defender is not He never thought the offense was running football. He had his ears pinned back. He used to speed and execute.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going for a big play downfield. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go. Pick up the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll
the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to.
And into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, TCU.
Holy cow, I think he's going in with the score. Looks like he's going to get it.
Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. Offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his pocket. Nice job executing
the assignment. They put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this when they start to drop their own 22. Wants to adjust the pattern.
To the air.
It's fast.
Gets it quick.
He's brought down. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Wants to go up top. Spits it into the back.
Got it in the middle with Kennedy.
They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up first down. They're leaving with a 7 and long.
On the option. Breaks the
tackle. It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job. Assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for any who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop. And the Rebels are at the line, looking to convert on third and short.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh 7 yards. They put it up the 34-yard line.
This offense is sending a little bit of a message here. We know how much they They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Looking to throw on first down.
Trying to set up the screen. Showing off the finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, I like the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this look for a long game. Just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start pressure.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know your primary target is. They're going to be keying on it, just like they did that last time was completion. The Rebels trying to pick up this third and short.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's how it's done on third down. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through. Clearly the first. If you really want to simplify football, the man wins. That time the offense got the better of the team.
Easily pick that up.
Makes the catch. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
They built this offense around mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing. It didn't have to be long down the field like a freak, right? Through the lines, through the
that kind of guy who gets his space, who can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it pass again. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This time, and he's brought down after a nice game. We got a timeout here
late in the first half, and they're trying to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback may change this route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
and back up. First and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room.
That's a fly. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it didn't complete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenge. You can see it right there. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay on them. Justin up for one final play of the half.
Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the one, and they almost have the touchdown pass on that one.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and halftime update. And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. That's before he gets back. TCU send its offense back to the field. It's time to start with the lead.
You might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect it. So David adjustments. That's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on the inside of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to do more of that in the second half of this game.
The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wall. He makes the catch. Receivers working tirelessly, tapping that ball along the sideline, and it just was so natural for him.
Yeah, you can't just be pat and go all the time. He's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Nice job being physical by the offensive line, getting the first down. He unleashes the long one. Makes the grab inside the 30.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that.
They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half,
and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up. They'll go to the air on second and short. He's got the back in the middle. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what
Max going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
backed up in the shadow of their own goal. No problem.
When
You start the blacks inside your own 20 coming out. It's difficult. You give up the safety. You get worried about that. The offense does a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting touch. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last took a little work out of this crowd. Ball is coming up to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. He might want another play. To the air. It's Maddox.
Right on the money. And the
defense settled in and stopped that with a short game. It's so nice as a quarterback, got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wide. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first down to 37.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because no time is going to be contested with the defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands-on coverage.
On target over the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. The tackle is made, and he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I know the tight end is because things have catch, but I give the quarterback credit to him. He should have the threat because he played out front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling this defense. He's got it down to the 1-yard line on the doorstep of Pater. Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Quarterback keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just too much defense. QB runs on systems.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for Blocker. And good work by the coverage team. Down the return man. Back up to start this drive with an 18-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Defense ready to go back then. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, how about that quarterback? Gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense yesterday on that last drive. He really did, man. I mean, that was a masterclass, just reading coverage and being accurate.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You could
tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not hitting that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Shoot up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
And the Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to run. Pull down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater.
Another tough run for this offense. I think the big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball.
just hasn't paid off. But
you get the feeling,
too,
too,
if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one. And it just takes one play.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys is great when you're throwing it. Because coverage is good. Throw right down perfect. This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over. And it's paying dividends now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's paid. Nice
job.
The kickoff team. Nobody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive. It starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab deep. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
What a throw on first down, first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup,
Let's fly deep downfield. Touchdown, TCU. They take the lead with the 6.
That's so fucking stupid, bro. Why would they take the fucking man off the running back with the fucking D lineman right there, Dixon?
Receiver comes wide open,
Shit is stupid.
and gets this easy touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, let's look at what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they by just one versus Cincinnati. Just another week of college football where we come to expect the unexpected. Fellas? Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive to the 25.
Pulled, finds his man on the left. At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
well, how about the offense setting that play? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to set the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage
By that defense, just a short pickup. We've reached the break, and TCU is hoping to lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Period starts with a second down play. They'll run play action.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bradley. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down.
What's a nice to quarterback after the play? Getting his eyes down. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that catch.
Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was completing the pass, and it rolls to the ground incomplete.
It's at this point of the game, you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back, and you're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Kennedy. Standing out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
It's so nice as an offense to generate explosive plays by handing the ball off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point at the top. The extra point is up and we are tied up in the fourth.
And what a push by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, it's creating a lane for that line.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU is back in the Frogs go on offense. Motion from the line. Off the play fake on first down. Good throw. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because again, it's a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game. You don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Listen, as the game goes along, you start to figure out what that defense does. That offense, I think they got a really good clue that that corner route continues to be open. I keep getting it.
And the Horned Frogs with the first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
It's all tight up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them. They're saying, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position.
The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on his missed drop.
Well,
the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Now on the move. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense pulls up. Defense on hand up last play. Now a second ball coming. Smith wants to throw. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they missed this game. pass on the run. And tackled there by the defense.
And I love the defense playing downhill, playing fast. Understand this third and goal. I have this much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, and make the big tackle.
They could have tried to break the tie with a field goal attempt. Instead, they'll try to punch it in on a 4th and goal here in the final period. Looking to throw. Now sliding to his left. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead, nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments, but the tight, the score's tight. Late in the game, I don't mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in, so take the lead.
Nice job to kick off the team. Everybody stay late and they'll stop with that 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Some early movement on the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepted they will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw is Maddox. Unloads it then complete downfield. That's about as close as she can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a crevice away from the first down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Find space on the right. Stop him at the 41, but that takes care of pick up a 15. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got it into the left. He makes the stop at 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes a connection. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. And let's hold just a minute here. The officials are going to get a second look. And they trust him to throw the football. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player. After taking another look, just confirming everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Did a really nice job on the wide receiver. You're going to drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back. It's Maddox. Fires left.
No, I ain't see that corner. Oh, I ain't see that nigga.
This man ought to do it.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. Now going to have to start taking chances. They're throwing ends up in the hands of the defense.